Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing my bronzer clean out and I wanted to kind of try this view a little bit. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but bronzer clean out, I'm going to go through, see what I think about these. If I have any that I don't like, don't use, or are getting a little bit old, I will be passing those on, or if they're old, I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm not going to include bronzers that are in eyeshadow palettes. That's going to be in another video, but I just wanted to go through my bronzers and kind of declutter and clean out my bronzers. Here are my single bronzers. The first one's the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess bronzer. Kind of has that tortoise shell on the top here, and I really like the look of this bronzer. It's such a pretty red toned, pink toned bronzer, and I think it looks really pretty, especially in the summertime, because it gives that almost I went out in the sun kind of look. It's very pretty, but I am getting a hard pan on it. I'm not sure if any of you guys have experienced that with the Estee Lauder bronzers or not, but I'm disappointed because I just bought it this past spring. So I really do like it, and I am gonna keep this one because I do use it and I do like it, despite the hard panning. The Too Faced Milk Chocolate Bronzer, I love this bronzer. It just smells really good, it has a nice light color. I can use this on my forehead. I don't have to, work a lot with this being fair-skinned. I really enjoy this. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm pretty close to hitting pan, especially right there in the middle. But really like this bronzer, definitely keeping it. The Sephora Micro Smooth Honey Heat. This is a baked bronzer duo. If I could open it up. There's two sides to this. There's more of a matte side. It still has a little bit of a satiny look to it, but then this is a shimmery side. And I like swirling this together, but I also use this separately, and I enjoy this. So I'm going to be keeping that. The NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. Here's what that looks like if you've never seen it before. It is an inexpensive choice. It's in the color 720A Sunny. So I'm going to keep this. I'm not in love with this, but I will use it. I want to give it a little bit more time as well. This little NARS deluxe sample in Laguna. I have a good dip going on in this. I did try to do a project pan with this, but it didn't do so hot on that. I didn't hit pan on it, but I do enjoy this, and I'm going to try to hit pan in 2015 with this bronzer, so I'm going to keep that. This is a Buxom bronzer, and it's in Tahiti. It smells like oatmeal to me. I do like it, but I'm not in love with it. I just never reach for it. It is a little bit of there is like a little bit of a hard pan on this, so I'm actually gonna pass this along, or I might even toss it out just with the hard pan. It can be annoying. Some people would be fine just scraping it off, but I just don't reach for it enough to. The Benefit Hoola blush. Love the color of this blush. I just feel like it's super flattering. It's easy to work with, especially with contouring. And I love it. The only downside, I think, is the packaging. It can be annoying, like these little corners can hit inside the product, so you just have to be careful opening and shedding these little Benefit box blushes and powders, but I will be keeping that. The NYX blush, and this is in taupe. I do use this as a contour shade. I really like how cool tone this is. It's great for creating shadows, which is why you use a darker color for contouring, so I'll be keeping this. Laura Mercier, this is the Matte Radiance Baked Powder in Bronze 03. This is a deluxe sample. I really like this. I'm not sure if I'd spend the money for a full size, and I know this will take me a while to use up, but I've been enjoying this, and I just think it's a nice product. It's very smooth, easy to apply, easy to work with, so I'll be keeping this too. This large Givenchy bronzer was from a friend. It was a gift. And I love the design on here. I just think it's so beautiful. Very intricate pattern all around. I have used off the middle. I really like this. This is pretty. It has a nice golden look to it. And so I'm going to keep this. My last bronzer, which actually has a highlight in it, is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder Trio. And this is what I use for a bronzer. It's a nice subtle look. If I just want to kind of warm up my face, I'll use that color. And this middle shade I use as a highlight or to set my under eye. Do any of you own this, and do you use this as a bronzer as well? I'd be curious to see. So for my bronzer clean out, I'm going to be getting rid of the Buxom Hot Escapes bronzer in Tahiti. That's what that looks like. And I'm going to either pass this along, see if anyone wants it. If not, I'm going to just toss it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. And thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Bye!